Hello, everybody. Today I'll be talking about course books and how to deal with them. So, course books were the main reason why I thought of myself as an outsider because or they were too bad, or they were completely worthless, or they were close to making absolutely no sense. And I choose to believe that nowadays, I choose to believe that they have just a couple of problems at best. So, anyway, the first thing that we have to address is, and when you search on the web for the best English course books, you will find some ranks, and I think it's completely stupid to rank because each book and each author address some different issues. And every author has within himself or herself an idea, a method that they like best, but they are not clear when they write these course books. And I'll address that in the end of the video. But first, it is important if you're going to write a course book to explicitly say what method you believe this course book should be used with. And sometimes you get some course books that have exercises that remarkably remember the grammar translation method or even the classical method. And in the same book, you have some other exercises or texts that remind you of the audiovisual method, or I don't know, any other important methods nowadays, like the natural approach or the lexical syllabus, in the same book, and you don't know how to handle the situation when you're in class with the students because you see that the students get lost when you use a different approach with them. It is important to know that the numerous books that are out there uh, are worthless. Okay, I'm not going to be naming names, but I don't want to say that they come from the British Isles that clearly. Okay, and it's a course book, a textbook, and an exercise book, and a grammar book, the same thing. I would say when you think about an English course book, you think about a textbook, a notebook, a grammar book all together. And that's one failure that I cannot understand because there is no clear goal when you pick up such a vast amount of topics to address with kids or adults. So there is no clear goal where you're going because you're going in all directions, and that leads nowhere. That's a problem. You go everywhere, but at the same time, you're not prepared for anything. And is it necessary to have the grammar book? Because how I see, English has an easy grammar. It doesn't take you too long to understand English grammar once you know how to speak English a little bit. It is not it's nothing compared to Germanic, Hungarian, Portuguese, or Spanish, and many other grammars are out there. Okay, English is as simple as close to Swedish. Swedish is also so simple, so beautiful. So let's get to the idea of the perfect textbook. The perfect textbook, for me, would have a clear daily goal, weekly goal, semester goal, and a yearly goal. That's a perfect textbook or course book. And it would focus on generating vocabulary and small explanations on grammar. But so how would this course book look like? So in the beginning, would have actually the course book for the students would be completely different from the teachers. But on the teachers one would have 10 pages explaining the beliefs of that author when he or she wrote that book. And that is something that I haven't seen yet. I have seen 2 pages of foremost and thank you notes. There's a lot of thank you notes on course books, and I really don't get why. So that would be 10 pages of the author just saying, oh, I'm using the grammar translation. I'm basing this course book on the grammar translation method. And I think that's the best way to do it. And these are the reasons why. And the exercise, sometimes they go to another method. They tend to use the classical method. But I refrain to use these and these other methods. So that would be very important to me. Second, it shouldn't have a lot of texts, or better, it shouldn't have different texts. It should be a continuation. And a continuation would be reading a book. So you're just reading a book the entire year, or the entire week, or the entire semester. And the vocabulary gain comes from the most common words used in those texts. So you would have exercises on vocabulary building from that book. So the clear goal would be ending a page every day. Weekly goal would be ending a chapter, if possible. A semester goal would be ending the book, and if it is a more advanced class, ending the book in a year. And that's the beauty of it. It's so simple. Because you can use any exercise and any methods with this. But this is the important thing. Textbooks and notebooks and grammar books should not be so expensive and so hard to get your hands on. It should be a very simple thing. Learning a language shouldn't be that hard. Anyway, I will have another video on the topic, but I will be analyzing a book and showing. There is a notebook that from my wife, and she learned how she learned English, and it is very peculiar to look at a book from the 1990s and with the eyes of today. So I hope you guys enjoy. I enjoy doing this. I know it kind of looks like I'm a football fan, and I am. So here I have, besides Rogério, which is my cat over here, I have 3 other shirts, which is my team. I'm from Brazil, the seleção. Of course, Pelé's jersey, but he never played with the blue one, or I don't remember seeing ever Pelé with the blue one. And here, because I live in Germany, and because I have a German wife, I have the German national team, the Mannschaft, and of course it's from Lothar Matthäus. So I hope you guys have a good week, as I'm having with my team here, because this one is in the finals of the Libertadores. So I hope you guys have a good time, and I see you in the next video when I dissect a course book. Hope you guys enjoy. Bye.